Hey everybody, it's Jessica, the Nomadic Owl Oracle, and this is my third attempt to try to do this video. So let's see if it works this time. I'm trying to do a video for the new moon in Virgo and what it's going to bring in for everybody. So I'm going to do my best to get this out to you. If it doesn't work this time, then we're done. Anyways, the decks that we're going to be using is the Moonology Oracle deck. We're using the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, and we're also going to be using the Miracles Now affirmation deck. So these decks I felt would be good because we are dealing with a new moon, and these are moon based. Two of them are at least. So anyways, with this Virgo new moon that we have coming in, it's going to be highly focused on our career, on our stability, on our finances, on things that we can do to level ourselves up, to take better care of ourselves, to honor ourselves, and be the best version of ourselves that we can be. Now, there's going to be a lot of people right now that have things popping up that they're realizing that they have to release or that they have to change or do differently, and it might be very uncomfortable for people. But keep in mind that the things that are happening now are happening for a reason, for our highest good and our highest light, to help assist us on our pathway forward. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull the cards on video like we usually do to see what we need to know as a collective for this new moon in Virgo and what it represents for us. And I will show everybody the cards once I get them all pulled. I hope that you're all doing well. And if you'd like to book your own personal reading with me or spiritual counsel session, please feel free to reach out to me and we can get you signed up. Let's see here. Whoa, okay. And then let's get our affirmation for this collective energy of the new moon in Virgo. Now, keep in mind with my readings, they are always timing fluid, meaning that they can happen at any point. If it resonates for you, then it's for you in that moment. Another thing to point out here is I do read based on energies, not on sexes. So if at any point I say he or she, please keep that in mind. It only is as it resonates as an energy. So I do want to say to you, sorry, not trying to hiccup here. We had two different affirmation cards pop out. So I am going to give those to you as I go to do this reading. So let's get started. The first card that we have, it says communication is key. The new moon in Gemini. This is a new moon, but it's in Virgo. But Gemini represents communication, the divine masculine aspects of ourselves and divine feminine, the shadow and the light, all aspects of all things. Trying to find that balance between them. So right now, this new moon is a fresh start, a new beginning, to try to communicate better, to declare what it is you need, what you're willing to accept, what you're not willing to accept. Maybe that's a big component in this, but know that it's okay to speak up for yourself and put out there what you need to. Don't, be shady or not direct with your words is what I'm hearing here in this moment. We did have the pre-shadow period of Mercury retrograde start today. So you want to be very thorough in what you say, how you represent yourself, how you come across, because there can be the tendency for people to misunderstand what you're trying to say and things. Then the second card we have is the waxing crescent moon. It says the path. So if you look at this, okay, this reminds me of the Stairway to Heaven song by Led Zeppelin. If you know it, then you know what I'm talking about. And she is building her stairway towards her dreams to happier times. The sky's the limit. There's so much potential. The path. So what I'm getting is that right now, like the things that need to be adjusted, the things that you need to change, that ladder, the steps you have to take are being heavily highlighted in this moment. So trust yourself, trust your intuition, and trust in the signs of what you're getting because they're going to help you along on this journey towards where you're trying to go in this moment. Maybe right now you don't see how it's all going to end up, and sometimes we're not supposed to. So having faith and working towards that can provide a lot of wisdom, a lot of insight, but also a lot of hope when it might seem hopeless. But then we had two affirmations this time. It says, I allow people to witness their behavior so I can help them move beyond it. Okay, so maybe there's people around you that are very toxic or have really just negative mindsets or ways that they come across. This card to me popping up is saying that right now, like if somebody's doing something that's toxic or abusive to you, speaking up is needed. Putting boundaries down is needed. Maybe because they've never been called out on their stuff is what I'm getting here. So if you bring something to their attention, I'm not saying to be a jerk or anything like that. I mean, sometimes we have to be. But it's saying that you need to stand up for yourself. You know your worth, you know who you are, you know what it is you want, and not allowing yourself to be pushed around anymore. But also letting people know, hey, look, I don't appreciate what you did or how you just talked to me or whatever the case may be, so that they don't continue in those patterns and cycles. And if they do, you've already set that boundary and that perimeter down of what they know that you're willing to accept and put up with and what you're not, if that makes sense. But our second affirmation is I begin the day with love. So I begin my day with love. This is saying that each and every day, try to be love, try to represent love, try to give love to others. Sometimes, you know what, there might be people that totally suck and you don't want to be around them and things like that, but try to be compassionate for them as well. Things like that, that would be helpful, because that will help you through the circumstances of what it is that you need to go through. The more that you give, the more that you're going to receive. The higher vibration you're in, the higher vibration of things that are going to be surrounding you. So try to stay focused on the better, try to communicate better, clearly, effectively. The Mercury retrograde has not even started yet. We are in the pre-shadow period, which is like 2 weeks before. Once it starts, that's when everything slows down and can go kind of, sideways. But don't be in fear of that. Know that you're working towards things. Anything that's popping up now that needs to be redone, regrouped, re-edited, it's happening for a reason to help you on your pathway forward. So I'm here if you guys need me. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I'm sorry that I'm posting this the day of the new moon. I was going to do it earlier, but my phone has not been cooperating. Like I said, this is my third attempt, so it's finally working. I love you all. I'm here if you need me. If you haven't yet, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you later. Bye, everybody.